everybody, it's VerticalSandwich. Welcome back to Let's Play Persona 3. In the last video, a lot of crazy stuff happened, but apparently it turns out that we have the power to unleash a giant monster by shooting ourselves in the head, because Persona, that's why. So, let's continue with our plotline. And in this video, we will find out why I didn't hold off and release a video a day for this thing.
What on earth is that?
The sudden swell of power has subsided. FES regained its original form. You have obtained a new persona!
Is it over?
Alright, battle! Alright, we can attack using equipped weapons. We can enter without doing anything. We can flee. We can use a skill. All we have is bash. So, well, let's bash. Let's bash this thing. Yeah, and every time we do something like that, we will shoot ourselves in the head. Not even kidding. VerticalSandwich felt a surge of energy inside. My hit points and spirit points have increased. Oh, my academics, I'm a slacker, my charm is plain, and my courage, I am timid. And I am now able to create personas up to level 2. Something inside of me has changed. I felt it. And FES is leveled up. FES looks awesome. And my strength has increased by 1. My magic has increased by 1. My agility is increased by 1. And we learned the ability Agi. Or Aggie. I don't know. I'm sure it's Agi.
Are you okay?
He fell face down on the floor. Who does that when they're okay?
Oh, come on. Say something.
Are you alright?
Can you hear me? Please. Answer me.
It's so nice to see you again. You became unconscious after awakening to your power. It's nothing to worry about, though. So just relax. By the way, I see that it was FES that heeded your calling. That power is called a persona. It is a manifestation of your psyche.
Persona?
It may take some time to fully comprehend. A persona is a facet of your personality that surfaces as you react to external stimuli.
Like being shot in the head?
You can think of it as a mask that protects you as you brave many hardships. That being said, your power is still weak.
But it looks cool.
When you use your persona ability, you must channel your inner strength. The ability evolves as you develop your social links, your emotional ties with others. The stronger your social links, the more powerful your persona ability. Please, remember that. Now then, time marches on in your world. I shouldn't keep you here any longer. Next time we meet, you will come here of your own accord. Until then, farewell.
My mind is getting clearer. You wonder how long you've been asleep. You feel someone's presence beside you. Yeah, it's been 7 days.
You're awake. How do you feel?
Why are you here?
Thank goodness you finally came to.
It's not an answer to that question.
How much sleep do you need? It's been a whole week. I was so worried about you. You saved my life, you know, so I couldn't just leave you here. The doctor couldn't find anything wrong with you. He said you were just exhausted. But you kept sleeping and sleeping. You know how worried I was? I'm sorry I couldn't do anything. Even though I was supposed to protect you, But your power, it was amazing.
Yeah, what were those things?
You mean the shadows? They're what we're fighting against. And the power you used, we call it persona. We'll explain everything later. I'm sorry I didn't tell you before. I wanted to tell you that
Do you like me? You like me.
I'm sort of like you.
Oh.
My dad died in an accident when I was little. My mom and I aren't exactly on good terms. You're all alone too, right? To be honest, I already know about your past. But it didn't seem fair, so I wanted you to know about mine. It was back in '99. There was a big explosion in the area. Supposedly, my dad died in the blast, but nobody really knows what happened. He was working in a lab run by the Kirijo group. So, I'm hoping that if I stick around long enough, I'll find out something. That's why I'm going to Gekkoukan High, and why I was there when this happened to you. Of course, I panicked and wasn't much help. It was my first time fighting them too. I'm sorry. You wouldn't have to go through all this if I wasn't such a coward.
I was scared too.
Really? But still. And here I am telling you all this the minute you wake up.
Yeah, you are rattling on. I did just to wake up.
While I was waiting, I thought to myself, I've been hiding so many things from him. As soon as he wakes up, I'll tell him the truth. So, thanks for listening. I've been wanting to share that story with someone for a long time. All right, I'm gonna get going. I'll let the others know you woke up. Take it easy, okay? Be a good patient. And don't hesitate to call the nurse. I'm sure she'll take good care of you. Bye.
I like the animation in text box just to say bye. That's funny. They made a voice actor to say bye for that, by the way. So you know. Yeah, there we go. It's Saturday now. When we go to school on Saturdays. Morning, you seem to be doing pretty well. Yeah, I'm alright. That's good. And sorry to hit you with this thing first thing in the morning, but Akutsuki-san wants to talk to you today. Come to the 4th floor of the dorm after school, Kate, don't forget. Alright. That's enough about mammoths. I don't see the big deal. They're just huge elephants. And that wraps it up for the Stone Age. I'm tired of lessons about stones. I'd rather talk about the Sengoku era. Japanese history is not that exciting until then. Though I'm paid to do this, so I've gotta. It's tough being an adult. Next is the Jomon period. When did the samurai get their day in the sun? I'll just ask a question at random and call it a day. Hey, Junpei! What was the style of houses in the Jomon period called? I don't know why you would know this. Like, there's zero indication, unless the thing I slept through answers this question. How am I supposed to know about something way back then? Quick, Vertical, what the heck is he talking about? It's mud huts. It's mud huts. That's the answer. That's correct. Mud huts were built by digging a hole in the ground and supporting the roof. It's no use. I can't get interested. Ugh, I want to get to the age of katanas. Everything else is so dull. Hey, I answered right. I didn't get any credit. Oh well, thanks, Vertical. I hear classmates whispering. Vertical told Junpei the answer. He's really smart. I became slightly more popular. And my charm has increased. Okay, it seems you'll be discussing something important at the dorms today. You decided to go home early. Yeah, we're still in the tutorial. This is all tutorial. But it's so interesting. I mean, the cutscenes are so cool. The shopping mall is filled with people coming and going. There's like a huge map with all these other locations and stuff that we never get to see for like the first week and a half we're here. There's no one in the lounge. You were told to go to the 4th floor. There's a bathroom. I need to go bathroom. Bathroom. I feel normal? Normal! Fine. Oh, there you are.
Ah, there you are.
And she already said that.
I'm glad that you're okay. The reason I asked you here is because I needed to talk to you. Please, have a seat. Oh, before that. I believe I mentioned him earlier, but this is Akihiko.
How you doing?
Okay, let me start off by asking you this. Would you believe me if I said that a day consists of more than 24 hours?
No. Yeah, no!
Do you remember the night you came here? You had to have noticed the signs. The streetlights went out, nothing was working, there were coffins everywhere.
Yeah, there were coffins everywhere! There were coffins everywhere. There were coffins everywhere. The streetlights went out, nothing was working. Who cares? But there were coffins everywhere. That's... You know how many coffins I've seen in my entire life? Like, and how many outside of funeral homes? 0. 0 coffins outside funeral homes. 0. Just saying.
Didn't it feel like you were in a different time? That's the dark hour, a time period hidden between one day and the next.
I guess it's more like something people aren't aware of. But the dark hour does exist. It occurs each night at midnight. It'll happen tonight, and every night to come.
Normal people don't realize it, since they're all sleeping inside their coffins. But that's not what makes the dark hour so interesting. You saw those creatures. We call them shadows. They only appear during the dark hour and attack anyone not in a coffin. It's our job to defeat them. Sounds exciting, huh?
Akihiko, why are you always like that? You just got hurt the other day.
Now. He does his work well. Long story short, we're the Specialized Extracurricular Execution Squad, SEAS for short. On paper, we're classified as a school club, but in reality, this group is dedicated to defeating the shadows. Mitsuru is the leader. I'm the club advisor.
A shadow feeds on the mind of its prey. The victim becomes a living corpse. They're responsible for most of the incidents on the news, if not all of them.
How do you fight them?
Although rare, there are those who can function during the dark hour. Some may even awaken to a power that enables them to fight the shadows. That's Persona, the power you used the other night. The shadows can only be defeated by Persona users. Which means it's all up to you guys. I'm glad you're quick to understand.
What he's trying to say is, we want you to join us. We've prepared an evoker for you. We'd like you to lend us your strength.
Alright.
I was afraid you'd say no. Welcome aboard.
Thank you so much. I'm really glad. Oh, I almost forgot. About your room assignment. Why don't you just stay here, in your current room? I don't know what the holdup is, but I guess it worked out in the end.
Hold up. But wasn't that...
Yeah, like, clearly they were observing me. There was no hold up. They, like, clearly knew what was going on.
Oh, never mind. It doesn't matter anymore.
A mysterious voice rings in your head. Thou shalt have our blessing when thou choosest to create a persona of the Fool Arcana. The 0 number card of the Major Arcana of the Tarot is the Fool. For anybody who's not familiar. And we have established a new social link. And you feel your inner strength growing. You recall what Igor said about the power of social links.
Hi, how are you? We've met before.
Yeah, but that's not an answer to my question.
Soon, the end will come. I remembered, so I thought I should tell you.
I don't care. I like that.
The end of everything. But to be honest, I don't really know what it is.
Then you're not very helpful.
Oh, Looks like you've awakened to your power. And an unusual power it is. A power that takes many forms, yet is bound by none. It may prove to be your salvation, depending on where you end up. Do you remember when we first met? I expect you to honor your commitment. I'll be watching you, even if you forget about me. Okay then. See you later.
See you later. Alright, when we come back, more of this. Bye, everybody.